Well, it is a silly season. It's that time of the year when advent calendars are all the rage. You know why they call it a silly season? Because people pay silly prices for things. Advent calendars like this, which are chocolate fills, sell in Australia for $3 each. Some children get right into these. I never had these when I was younger. I'm sure there are plenty of people who had them, and of course there is a Thomas & Friends one there. I've got a feeling the chocolate in those is just a generic shape. If you're from the wealthier part of town, you might get into the Lego City Advent Calendar. I've got no qualm with these. I think they're an excellent little thing. Sometimes a bit hard to find. They are $49, around that price in Australia. So each little Advent in this is roughly $2. Some excellent things in there. And quite often on the cover of the box here, you get an insight into the items that you'll be finding along the way. There is also, because we're into that time when Disney's taking over everything, there's a Star Wars version again. Looks like there's some excellent things in here. $49 as well, so it's $2 per little adventure in there. I've taken a look at the Thomas Minis ones. This was a $59 one, so it's like $2.45 per mini. You get some nice special minis in here, but you also get a nice spread of minis from series 1, 2, 3 and 4, and I've already covered this completely, and I think it's one of the best little advent calendars around. Yeah, it's quite a wondrous advent calendar, that one. Well done to Fisher-Price Mattel for bringing out that one. I'm sure there are many children rejoicing in that one at the moment. And then there is this one here. It's a Hot Wheels advent calendar. It's a bit of a surprise for me. I saw it in Target Australia. A bit of a surprise about the price as well. Story for a bit later in the video. It was $40. So per advent it's basically $1.60, but there's only 8 cars in this. So if you're looking at basically the $40 price of 8 cars, it's $5 a car. Quite often the box artwork on these advent calendars gives you some clues to what's going on here. I'm not seeing much on there apart from this very cool, what looks like Santa sleigh car. It's got some skis on there, Santa inside there waving, and one can only assume that this is part of the advent calendar. Before we investigate it, we will peruse the back of this box as well. I'm seeing the Hot Wheels flame there. I'm seeing it's telling me 8 cars in this, and we're also seeing some clues to some of the surprises inside. Just looking at the front of the advent calendar box again, and it's one of those ones where you've got to search around and find the number to find the day, and you'll be starting down here, and it looks like a larger panel there. I can only assume it's a car in there because it's a larger panel. There's also some very small panels here to open, so behind there is something much smaller than a car. And it looks like if we scoot up to the last day, which is day 24, Christmas Eve, there's also another large panel there, and I can only assume inside there is a car. And if we're really lucky, it's going to be something like that. Well, what I should have done was milk this for 24 videos and dragged it on forever, but I'm going to do a bit of an investigation to see exactly what I'm getting for my $40 here. Especially the cars. Okay, let's see what we've got. Ooh, yeah! Well, okay, I'm seeing quite a mixed load of things in there. I'm seeing a lot of little plastic trinkets. I'm seeing some stickers. I am seeing 8 cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And that's the day 24. Does it look like the thing on the front of the box? Well, we'll find out later. Day 1 would have presented to you this vehicle here. Let's see if I can get it out. Oh, lucky there. Grab the wheel. What do you think of that one? I'm not that up on Hot Wheels, I think that's already the design that's been out. Let me look at the copyright on this one. Well, I can see there, copyright 2009 Mattel, so it's not really a new design. That's what it's called, whatever it says there. If you can read that, you're better than me. It's one of these cars which is metal on the bottom, metal on the top, and there's a sandwich of plastic in between. And I'm pretty sure I've seen that car around before. But I'll need the Hot Wheels experts to tell me more. After the excitement of day 1 and receiving that car, day 2 is a sticker. Okay. Day 3 lands you this piece of plastic here. I think it's a set of snow treads for a car. I think this straps onto a car. More of a dressing sort of thing rather than something that actually moves and spins. Okay, what's your thoughts on that one there? Day 9's got the same item there, so there is basically 2 of those. You can slip onto a car. Well, day 5 would have presented you with this in here. I'm fairly underwhelmed. It's a sticker. Who knows, maybe little 3 and 4 year olds would be quite happy with that. Day 7 presents us with what looks like Santa's sleigh for a Hot Wheels vehicle. I think these key into Hot Wheels hubs or rims. And it's actually got its own little wheels on it, like a little skateboard. But it's a sleigh. Day 8 presents us with this car here, if I can get it out. Obviously made for little fingers, not big fat fingers like me. Maybe if I push it out from underneath. Oh, come on. Okay. Now, is that anything that special? Let me check underneath what year the copyright is on this. Copyright there, 2001, and the car's name is Jaded. Oh, it's a very curious name, considering what we're looking at. And I'm going to need the Hot Wheels experts to come in and let me know whether this car is that special. Is this like a special thing that only appears in the Advent calendar, or is this something that has been released multiple times over? Because we know cars like this get a massive rollout. What I like to look for in a Hot Wheels car to tell me it's something a bit more special is the tyres. Am I getting those rubber tyres that I like oh so well? I like it when they're all metal or got lots of metal. This has got a metal top on it, but there's a ton of plastic going on underneath. Look, it's a cool car, but I don't know if I'd want to be paying... Well, it's $5 a car if you don't include the accessories in this pack. And speaking of accessories, which there are 16 of, and some of the accessories are just stickers, I think that's a strap-on jet engine. That's what every Hot Wheels vehicle needs, I believe. I actually quite like that. It's a little boy in me coming out, I feel. And I know you're wondering, well, Leo, strap it onto a car and see what it looks like. Well, there you go. It's just basically a strap that goes underneath here. With you got a jet engine there and a couple of wings up here. But the problem is that the car doesn't roll along once the jet engine has been strapped on. But then again, you probably say, oh, but Leo, it'll be flying, won't it? Well, of course it will be flying. Maybe we can bolt this onto Santa's sleigh thing here. Oh, maybe you can't. I don't know. Like I said, that car's name is Jaded. Very apt in a funny way, isn't it? Very apt. I'm just double checking the instructions here, especially that sleigh and those tracks. Maybe I'll try another vehicle. Let me grab the car out of day 11. I'll see if I can strap on something on the wheels. Well, Jaded wasn't doing it for me. Maybe we can get this one working. It's all live here. Oh, yes, we've got that one on. And I can put on this other one here. Okay, I think I've got it right. I hope I've got it right. It looks fairly cool, doesn't it? I mean, it does jazz up your Hot Wheels vehicle. It doesn't really roll, which is a bit of a fail. And you can also put the sleigh on, I think, with this vehicle. It's a bit wider in the wheel. Blah, blah, whatever it's called. Okay, yeah, it does hold on there. Okay, there we go. That's a cool one. I think it's cool because it does actually... it moves around. It's got wheels underneath that makes it functional. Okay, day 13. There's another plasticky thing. I forgot what they're called. It's the thing for drag racing, isn't it? Are they called a Christmas tree? I hope I'm right there. I know you'll correct me if I'm totally wrong. And speaking of Christmas trees, one of the other days says this plastic tree, which doesn't do much for me. There was also a plastic, it looks like, ramp. I hope it's a ramp. There's also some little witches' hats. That would have been day 20. Can't even get it out. More stickers. Yeah, just let me get the rest of this out. Another jet engine. We've got two jet engines. Two strap-on jet engines. And day 24. Actually, just let me get all that and we'll take a good look at day 24. My finger's a little bit big for this thing, so I have to do it like this. Okay. Well, I'm trying to be nice here. I'll put the other strap-on jet engine onto that car there. Well, once again, you can't really push the car around unless it's on something else. But then again, you say, oh, but Leo, it would be flying because it's got a jet engine. It's strange. I sort of don't mind that jet engine, but I don't like the strap-on idea. Just that, to me, just doesn't gel with me. The jet engine's fine, but I don't like the way it's held on. Well, sometimes I get it right, don't I? This car is actually called Flight. Underneath it tells you the name Flight 03. It's got a copyright of 2002. That's when this design would have first come out. This next one is doing nothing for me, this one. I don't like it. It just says F1 Racer. I can't see a copyright on this one anywhere. Go away. This one here, don't mind this car at all. I mean, Hot Wheels have got very plastic, haven't they? This one's copyright 2004. What's its name? Torque Screw. Okay, what's your thoughts on that Torque Screw car? And this one here, I actually don't mind this one as well. Although I think I've seen this around before, pretty sure of it. 2005 Mattel Formula, something strange spelling there. Got an 8 there. Yes. I'm not seeing any fancy wheels. I'm not really seeing anything that special. Well, I should take a look at the one that I put onto the sleigh. Okay, this one is Power Pipes. It's got a copyright of 2014, so this is the most recent in design car. Yeah, it's one of those cars you don't know which way's forward. I think that is the front, headed that way. What's your thoughts on that car there? And in day 24, which is Christmas Eve, it had this car here. Personally, I don't like this car. It's got a great big plastic top on it. It actually reminds me of basically a curved up Shane Warne vehicle. Remember that Shane Warne car that was supposedly special and it really wasn't? It was, you know, marketed as being something special. Maybe this is something super special. I want you to tell me. To me, this isn't doing it for me. Let's take a look underneath here. It's Cove Light, I think is the name. Copyright's very hard to read there. It says, I think it's 2013, I think. I think it's 2013. Okay, metal base, nothing special in the wheels there. I'll show you what I like soon. And that's the top there. Maybe it's something really, really rare and special, but I've got a sneaky suspicion that this isn't. And what I don't like is this isn't what I saw on the front of the advent calendar. I would have expected to maybe see the artwork that looks so cool. Just to let you know the sort of Hot Wheels cars that I really, really like. This is from the Atari series. Centipede, it's got rubber tires. Okay, really nice. You play with a car like this and there is such a different feeling to it. There's a ton of metal in this. It's really heavy. It's nicely finished. It just, you know, ticks a lot of the boxes that Hot Wheels is all about. That's what I mean. It would have been really nice if the advent calendar had something fancy just on day 24. I mean, that's the special day. That's the day you want to impress. That's the day people are going to remember, isn't it, for the next year? Or if they go to buy one next year, if it had a car like this, as impressive as that, hey, maybe we'd be a lot happier. Well, down on the table there is what my $40 has brought me through the advent calendar. 8 cars, 16 accessories. I think it's a bit rude calling those stickers an accessory. I feel a bit cheated there. I don't mind the jet engine part. The sleigh's pretty cool. I could do without that ramp and the tree and those witches' hats. They don't do it for me. And as for the cars, well, put it this way, I would have preferred something a little bit more high-end, considering that if you looked at it per car price, and only the cars at $40, it's $5 a car. They are not $5 Hot Wheels vehicles in my mind. Well, I'd like to tell you a story about where I found this, and it never had a price on it in store. Like I said, Christmas is the silly season, and people just tend to pick things up that are presented as Christmas items. Now, I watched this product for 2 weeks prior to December in Australia in one of my local stores, and never did I see a price on the shelves where this item was. And that is a Christmas miracle. Christmas time can be a really dangerous time in the shops. There's all sorts of crazy pricing going on. Now, I wonder if $40 was put on the shelves there, would this have sold out like it did? So let's not forget it was $40 for that Hot Wheels goodness there. Let me slide in an item on top of that stuff there, and we might have a bit of a price check going on. At my local Kmart in the toy area was a beautiful box of 20 Hot Wheels vehicles, and it had a pretty good price on it. Okay, I bought it right on the silly season, didn't I? 16th to the 12th, 15. That's actually today. That was the day I'm making the video as well. Letting a few secrets out there. And this is how much I paid for it, $29. So 20 cars there, that's $1.45 per car. That's remarkable Hot Wheels value. Now, my sincere thought is this is far better value, far better value than that advent calendar. Let's take a look at some of the cars in this hot little package. Well, okay, it's audience participation time. I've got a line down the table for a very good reason, because we're going to take a look at each one of these sets individually now. There is my pack of 20 Hot Wheels vehicles. There are actually different variations on this one. I just picked that one up there, I think, because I saw the Sharkcruiser. That always catches my eye. What would you prefer to have? Would you prefer to have that there, 20 Hot Wheels vehicles, or would you prefer to have the advent calendar with our lovely Christmas theme? We've got our sleigh there, stickers, jet engines, witches' hats. I'd like you to tell me which one you prefer. Well, I hope this video has you thinking. I saw that one in the shops, and for the fact it didn't have its price on it, actually made me very curious about it. I always like to have a bit of balance in my videos. I like to try to be as fair as I can, and my abstract thought with this one here, which is the one I think is excellent, is wouldn't be too hard to hack this and turn it into an advent calendar, be it a 20-day one. You could get rid of the plastic sleeve there, replace it with, let's say, tissue paper. Here's an idea for a video, guys, getting an idea here. And have it, and just put a number on the outside, and then you get a car for 20 days. I think that makes a lot more sense than, let's say, dealing with something like that and getting that. Please let me know if you think I'm right there. And let me finish with a nice positive tip here. I don't like this strap-on idea. Get rid of that strap-on, and I'll tell you what we're going to do here. This is the way my son would play. I know how little boys work, because I watch my son all the time. He would put blue tack in there. That's the stuff you put your posters on the wall, and then you get your favourite Hot Wheels vehicle, and I'm getting a Sharkcruiser here. And then you've got a jet-powered Sharkcruiser without a strap on, and that way it can actually roll along the ground without the strap interfering with its play. Now that's a very, very cool Hot Wheels vehicle, if you ask me. Well, I've got the joy of my son to come down here to let us know which one of these he feels he likes the most. Now, there is the 20 Hot Wheels vehicles there. It was $29. He doesn't care about the price. There is the $40 advent calendar there, 8 Hot Wheels vehicles and 16 accessories. Remember, we've got the stickers here. I know my son likes stickers. I'm making sure he sees everything that's there. The jet engines at the back there, the cars, the sleigh, and all the rest of the Christmas blah blah. But we've also over here got some very, very cool Hot Wheels vehicles. A couple of classics as well. There's actually a double up. That's in the advent calendar, that car there. But we've got the Sharkcruiser, one of my favourites, Bone Shaker. Hey, we're going to ask him this very important question. Which one of those do you like? Can you let us know?
Both, because I just can't help it.
Both?
Yeah.
If you had a choice of just one, which would it be? Now look at them. Take a careful look. Which would it be? You're getting 20 cars there. And on the other one, well, you're getting 8 cars and a bunch of other things. Now, let us know if you had a choice of just one. Looking at me, please.
Christmas!
The Christmas one?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because it's nearly Christmas. so I choose it. I like it the best.
Well, maybe that's the magic of advent calendars and Christmas, isn't it? It makes you buy some of the most unusual things. And on that note, thanks for watching, and
bye for now!
Christmas tongue? Whoa, yeah, Christmas tongue. Bye.